So if you don't already know, this is a handmade Tibetan singing bowl. First thing that I should mention, because many people ask us about this is called a Tibetan singing bowl, not because singing bowls are currently made in Tibet, but because it is an homage to the likely origin of where singing bowls first were made in Tibet by the Bon people, which was a shamanistic type spiritual practice that was a precursor to the Buddhist religion. So first things first, these are colloquial called Tibetan singing bowls, but modern singing bowls are generally made across India and across Nepal, so they might more accurately be called Himalayan bowls. And I wanted to talk with you a little bit about the process of making or curating, I think is a better way to put it, these types of singing bowls. So rather than something like a crystal singing bowl, which are made in proprietary, highly sophisticated manufacturing processes, typically in China, which again is a wonderful, wonderful process, and crystal singing bowls are an absolute miracle and a wonder to play, but I wanted to offer just a distinction here. These singing bowls are made in a much different way, in an older process, one by which a disc of bell metal bronze is held over a fire and hammered into place over the course of a couple of hours by 3 to 4 very skilled craftsmen who are expert metal workers. So the making of singing bowls and the singing bowls that you find for sale on the internet, the singing bowls that you might find in your day-to-day life in a shop near you, is one of creation. So all singing bowls are not created equal. And something to look for is that the folks that you are looking to purchase a singing bowl for, their job isn't just to sell singing bowls. The most important job they have is to curate which singing bowls that they do choose to sell. Because if we make, so example, this is a 12-inch diameter bell metal bronze singing bowl, and if we make 30 of these in a given month, or really rather 100 of these in a given month, we might only choose 3 to 10 or 30. It's not an exact science, but the point is, we are curating the singing bowls rather than accepting every single singing bowl. The way we're curating is based on the purity of sound. How well does it sound when we strike it on its rim? How well does it sing? How easily does it sing when we play around its rim tone? How relatively free of physical defects is it? Now, the important thing to note on that is that because these are literally made in fire and with a hammer, the nature of these wonderful items is that they will be asymmetrical and imperfect. We are just going through and kind of picking the best of the imperfect. Again, with the core focus being on the purity of the sound, the length and the resonance when struck on its side, playing around the rim. We like to see the bowl jump up an octave or two and really give a sing to it. So that is just a little bit about the choosing of singing bowls and where you get them. It is more an act of curation than any other traditional manufacturing process that is more automated. This is one where the bowls are being made and then the people selling them are responsible for curating them to make sure that only the best ever arrive up for sale. So that's a little bit today.